Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showcasing my opinions on the new character in Mobile Legends, Bang Bang. I don't really know her name. I unfortunately I just didn't get to learning names and stuff, but I want to see how she is and how she works. So here is my honest review as a really noob and a person who never Googles things before playing characters. So when I first started playing her, I really didn't know how she worked. All I knew was that she was a support and that she healed somehow, but I didn't know how she healed. I was just kind of spamming a bunch of attacks and just messing around a bit. And honestly, she was kind of fun. But ignore this part. I got my camera mixed up. But I kind of just messed around. I was figuring out. I was mainly using her I think it's her AoE or something. Just her first attack. And that kind of just works out for me. But I'd recommend actually using her dash ability because it does help healing and just stunning for your teammates, and I think she's honestly just a really great support. I feel my main tactic with this was just hiding in the bushes a lot, because she kind of just jumps onto people, if that makes sense, with her dash, and she's a really good tank. She has I think 7,900, 500 HP by the end, so I kind of just hide in the bushes like an assassin and just jump onto people and just attack and tank. Honestly, I did not know how to use her still. I was kind of getting the hang of the dash ability and kind of the healing, if that makes sense. Not really, but I was still figuring everything out, so I was a little bit on the edge kind of. I was retreating a lot. I was kind of just ill everywhere. I don't know, I was just not fully on point, you know? Okay, this is the part where I was just figuring out how to use my burst. And honestly, I thought that big slam thing so useful. It's like Ruby pulling people into, and Franco, but it's just way better. I feel she's just such a good person at assassinations, just sneaking through the bushes and then just pulling them into the turrets. It's so great. I think she has one of the coolest bursts I've seen. Except for maybe Nana's. No, Nana's is so lame, sorry. Maybe Eve's. I love Eve with a burning pattern. This was the moment where I realized when my fists were glowing, that meant I could heal Beatrix and myself, I think, if I can remember correctly. And honestly, I thought that was so cool. So I was just jumping around everywhere, trying to get my big fists, the fire, the flames. I loved the way it looked. And I honestly, I was going really out there for it. I was really trying to get kills, but at the same time, I was kind of maybe I should retreat. I think she's a good, I think she should be the perfect assassin if you're new and you want to get better at assassins, because she can retreat really easily and she can go onto people really easily. She's really fast, really sneaky, and I think she has a great ability and just all of that kind of stuff. One thing I do have to say is that her healing was a bit hard to activate, and like her, it's just like, it was, honestly, I could get through it pretty easily, but I'm not entirely sure how to still do like the double punching stuff and all that things, like making your fists glow. But I want to talk about character design now. I think she has the coolest character design ever. I love her trousers and her like shirt and her tail and her hair. I just love everything about her, and I love how she's like, I love her playstyle, because I'm a support mid laner and sometimes an XP laner when I'm playing Ruby. I love Ruby. I play Estes, Odette, Angela, Nana, all that kind of stuff. I don't really play marksman and jungler. I feel like they're just too big of like priorities. You always have to like prioritize the marksman or the jungler. Like without them, the team's not complete, you know? So I think she is great for like tanking, for supporting, just being there. And she's also a pretty good damage dealer, because she can like, her burst can like swing some massive punches. She can bring them to the turret. She can make massive, like, her basic attack. Oh my god, it's so great. I love how she like whips her tail and she makes that big like explosion in the ground. I think it's so cool. And yeah, that's like all. Now, if I were to give my honest opinion on this girl, I still don't know her name. I'll put it in the title maybe, because I feel like she deserves some recognition. But out of 10, I'd give her maybe like an 8 or a 7, just because I feel like she's a really good support, but she's not entirely a support, and she's not a great damage dealer on a whole. Like, if she were to become like an XP laner, I feel like she could, because she's such a good tank. But at the same time, her damage just isn't that great. She is a really good support though, and I love how like all of her things work. But overall, she's just not entirely like your number one choice, you know? I would probably list her as like a choice if I was just like messing around or just having some fun and I just want to pick her. So that's pretty much it. And I'll see you next time. Bye!